Howdy, folks. Is Vile Mike here, and with me right now is Jordan the Lost, streaming from his car, just like me. How you doing, man? You can say something now.
Oh, I thought you were talking to the chat there.
I was, but then I said you were here. That way I could transition to talking to the panel.
Yeah.
And apparently LDG, though, was very impatient this morning.
I just seen someone made a list of ranked Star Trek shows. That's a lot. They put the animated series as number 1, Picard is number 3, and Discovery is number 5 out of the 9. The Next Generations was like number 8.
Well, Richie's asking where you are exactly, other than the car.
Oh, I'm in Minnesota here.
But let's see, if I were to rank them, let's see, number 1 would probably be DS9, followed by Next Generation. Let's see, after that, probably the original series, Voyager, Enterprise. Well, no, I take it back. After the original series, I do Lower Decks. I actually like Lower Decks, unlike a lot of people. I think. Go ahead.
Well, my list would have been DS9, Lower Decks, Next Generation, Voyager, then Enterprise, then TOS, then Picard, then Discovery, then the animated series.
Yeah, the animated series would definitely be last, followed by Discovery. Discovery is the only one I have not watched in full so far, not including Lower Decks because it's still going on. But I haven't even seen season 3 of Discovery because I just wasn't interested after the first 2. I realize people have said it got a lot better, but I just haven't been interested enough to go get a subscription to actually watch it since my buddy had to cancel his thing and I no longer have access to it.
Yeah.
But
well, I think the reason I hate Discovery so much, though, is because the first season I had to read like half the damn episode for the whole season. You know, every once in a while throw a Klingon language in there, but it's like half the episode there, so I had to sit there and read it.
I don't have a problem with that, only because I've watched a lot of Japanese anime growing up, so I did a lot of reading of subtitles. Plus, Mrs. Vile being Mexican, sometimes we watch stuff in Spanish and with English subtitles, and that's how I watch it with her.
Oh, that's a little bit different, but if you miss, it seemed like if I missed just a little bit, then I don't know what's going on. Because it didn't give you any forewarning either. All of a sudden, it'd be Klingon on there, then all of a sudden, boom, you got to start reading.
Yeah, I will admit, when you're watching something subtitled, you actually have to sit there and watch the entire thing. You can't just listen to it and enjoy it that way. Like when I rewatch stuff, I just listen to it primarily. I don't even watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Recently, I discovered that Warehouse 13 was on Peacock, so I've been rewatching Warehouse 13, but I'm watching it usually while I'm working, so I'm just listening to it like a podcast. Oh, Jordan dropped out. Crap, it's just me. How do I vamp? Well, I can tell you what I did yesterday. Oh, Jordan's back.
Yeah, I pressed the wrong button. That's why I hate streaming from my phone.
Yeah, I've done the same thing many times.
Yeah.
But I can tell you guys what I'm working on as of yesterday with the Vile Child and her friends. We were rolling for our next campaign D&D characters, where I am going to be the DM, or in my case, it'll be the VM, the Vile Master. Because I'm running it. And it's going to be kind of fun. I might record the episodes. We tried to do it for the first campaign, but they just piled up too quick. But I think I'm going to do these ones every other week instead of every week, so I have time to edit them down. But
So are you guys completely done doing the original series reviews?
Mostly because the Vile Child's just not interested in doing them anymore.
Well, maybe get her into DS9 and maybe she'll like those better.
Well, what I decided to do for that is I recently posted a new video just as a test thing for a new background, an animated digital set. And I might continue doing reviews just by myself, maybe getting some guests like Commodore Ty, like I did before, Annie Trekker, stuff like that.
Okay.
But I can. This is not a listed video, so I don't know if it will actually post. But for anyone who's actually interested, let's see. All videos. I will post the test stream we did. Or not the test stream, the test video we did for D&D. If I can find it. This is exciting radio, I know.
Yeah. Over here, random sounds is just making breakfast.
Where the hell is it? Oh, fudge, I can't even find it on my thing. What the hell? Oops. Nope. It's not there. Did I delete it?
I don't know. I seen it on YouTube a couple days or a day or so ago.
No, not the new thing. The old thing.
Oh, okay.
The test stream or the test video for D&D. Here, we'll do it this way. Maybe if I... No, God, I cannot find this damn thing. I may have deleted it now.
Huh?
Oh, Richie's asking you if you ever hear of Red Wing, Minnesota.
That's 20 miles south of my parents. I take it that's where he's from?
I have no idea, but he might answer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally on the other side of the state. I'm over by the Sioux Falls area.
I can honestly say I've never been to Minnesota. I've been to about half the U.S. states, but not that one.
Yeah, well, a lot of people think it's part of Canada. There's some guy that made a song called "I'm from Minnesota," and that's one of the first things he says in there. Being from Minnesota doesn't make you Canadian. I don't know. I found that song humorous.
Hello, Cinnabon, and he's saying Red Wing sucks. Almost as bad as Chanhassen. I cannot pronounce that. So.
Yeah, you pronounced it right. That's a suburb of the cities. Or, well, we call it the cities. That's a suburb of, like, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
You know, I'm also noticing not all my unlisted videos are showing up in my all videos thing, because I've got some private and unlisted videos that are not showing up, so maybe I got to go there somehow.
Yeah. Maybe the NSA deleted them on you.
Well, I
They didn't
hope
want
not
them getting out.
the private videos, because some of those are I posted certain videos to YouTube as threats for a certain company that I used to do business with that was doing things illegally. And basically I said, I won't call the police, but I've got these videos. You have to clean up your act.
Well, that'll be enough to do it.
So, and Dandelion Fluff is in the house. Now, yes, the link is in the pinned comment if you guys want to join us, because right now we're just talking anything. I have no subject today because I don't want to piss anyone off.
All these days, you don't need anything to piss people off. I'm still trying to figure out how a generation that grew up on South Park's offended by everything.
No kidding. But we do have Elihu, but his his mic is muted.
Hey, Elihu.
No, it's not.
It was when I hit the button for you.
Okay, I forgot to hit unmute. Sorry.
Okay, why are they not showing up? Maybe I got to go to YouTube Studio.
YouTube has deleted a couple of videos of mine. I still don't know what happened to them. Last year, I started to do reviews of Stargirl, and they're no longer on my YouTube channel.
Well, enjoy your hike, Dandelion. I'm kind of jealous. I haven't been on an actual hike in a while. I don't even know where my hiking boots are anymore.
I don't own hiking boots, just 10 shoes.
And Bird of Prey's in the house.
Cuppa, Bird.
Hey there, Bert.
Remember how YouTube used to let you mute something if you got a copyright claim?
Yeah, they used to let you delete it.
Yeah, YouTube won't let me mute something or delete it. I have to delete the whole video.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not monetized, but still, that helps. But shit.
Yeah, currently I have 3 videos with copyright claims. Which I'm not too worried about because, you know, I knew it was going to eventually happen on one of my Star Trek videos, and it's one of the Balance of Terror videos. But that one is the one that was originally on Annie Trekker's channel before he deleted everything. So when he deleted it, I re-uploaded it in whole, and I got the copyright claim now.
Well,
I'm gonna turn my camera off unless you guys want to watch me eat.
No.
Not too worried about that.
Only one who can get away with eating on camera is Josh Gates, and you're not Josh. Yeah, I got 4 copyright claims on one video. 2 of them I played on another video, and I didn't get a strike on any of those. Just one video stream. Like, what the hell? Come on, be consistent, YouTube.
All right, I did find the video, so I will post the link in there for people who actually care.
Yeah, but I don't think it's Facebook or not Facebook, YouTube that does the copyright claims. It's people who actually own the stuff. And they might have not seen your other stuff.
In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf.
Sorry about that. That was the video playing.
Yeah, I heard Candy.
That was actually Quinn.
Oh, it sounded like Candy for a second.
So let me know if the link posts, because I know YouTube doesn't like posting links sometimes.
Link posted.
But that's to my unlisted video about the demo for our D&D sessions. It was the first one. But the problem is, we were recording these D&D sessions once a week, and it took me a month to get the first video up. So I'm not going to be doing it like that anymore. That's why we didn't end up posting it. You don't have to watch the whole thing, Richie. It's 35 minutes long. Trimmed down from like 2 to 3 hours.
Oh, you had to cut out all the swearing, huh?
Well, thanks for stopping by and leaving a like, Night Breeze. Always good to see you. I'm still concerned for the render I did for the test background or the test digital set that it didn't actually keep the Starfield. When that's why I put in there the backdrop was missing. It was because when I rendered it, it didn't render that for some reason, and I don't know why. So the entire time in the background, you were supposed to see a Starfield, one of the free ones you can find online. And it was supposed to be showing, but it didn't. But I did a bunch of animation stuff. That way I can easily insert it into videos. So hopefully I can make videos much quicker that way. Oh, wait, someone else.
Hello,
We have the
world.
dictator of Kuroga.
Hey,
Cuppa.
Bird.
Hey, Jordan. Elihu. Mike.
Cup
Well, speaking of doing videos, Bird, since Caddy is not interested in doing the TOS reviews anymore, would you want to do the first Klingon episode with me?
Sure.
It's Klingon. Of course he's gonna say yes.
What do I got to do?
Well, I'll send you something through Twitter to. Actually, I think you're one of the few YouTubers I actually have your phone number for still. So maybe I'll just call you up and tell you when to do it.
Yeah, 2 hours ahead of time. Oh yeah, don't forget to do this, Bird.
More need
But of course-
what to do. Yes.
Mostly it would just be probably doing a stream like this, just private. That way I can do it.
Gotcha.
Record it. Because that's how me
Like,
and
do you
Common
do it
McFly
in
were
real
doing.
time? Like, do you watch it and do it in real time, or you do the script first? Or
I
is this
watch it, then I
when
write a
you imagine
script.
it? Gotcha.
Yeah, Caddy's just not into it anymore. She wants to focus on her TikTok.
I still don't have a
Kids.
TikTok. Yeah.
You know what?
So-
Tell her I was going to give her a phaser, but now I'm not. I'm going to give it to somebody more deserving.
Sassy.
Oh. Hey there.
Charlie.
Oh,
Say hi to everybody. Owen and Hannah say hi.
And Mr. Miles apparently had food poisoning. That sucks. I hate getting food
Oh,
poisoning.
man.
Never had it.
Come on, live stream.
So jealous that you lost probably 5 pounds.
All right, I'll be back here in a couple minutes here.
Alrighty.
Okay. Oh, she was going to have 2 phasers. It's actually going to give her a disruptor. So a phaser and a disruptor. Now nothing. Wow. Picked the wrong team, Team TikTok.
Well, she's actually proud of the fact that she has more followers on TikTok than I have on my YouTube channel. In fact, she has more than double the amount I've got.
It doesn't work like that. TikTok followers are a dime a dozen. Sassy's got more TikTok followers than I have on YouTube. And Sassy doesn't even have a TikTok channel yet.
Yeah, Suji, Joseph Malozzi's little pug, has a couple 100,000 followers on Instagram, and he only has, what, a couple hundred?
All right, let's see.
Get a dog, you get more viewers.
What was I going to show? Because I think Richie was asking what ship I was using for the testing, because I actually copied the MSD and stuff from the episode. And let's see, gotta see if I can bring it up. Gotta remember where I stored it.
The Cerritos.
To answer that question, Richie, I'd have to say I don't know. We never actually had a winter yet. That whole campaign was just the introductory campaign thing. Why are you not doing this?
Because it's a PC, not a Mac.
Macs suck.
Hey, I like my Mac.
Yeah, it's a Raven variant, or a Raven type variant, because it's put in, I believe in memory alpha, it's Raven type, not anything else. So let me get rid of that. Oh, might be hearing it.
Nope.
Nope, that's not what I want. That's the old one. Where's the new one? Alrighty. Here we go. Oop, nope, not that one. Why won't it do it? What the hell's wrong with this thing?
What are you trying to do?
I was trying to show the MSD, but it's not showing up when I do the share screen.
Okay, share file instead of share screen.
And Richie's like, yes, your shuttle bay is too small. The runabout barely fits in there. That's the point. If you look at the original MSD, it only has enough room for one shuttle. To fit a runabout in there to scale, I had to make it as large as possible, and I didn't want to move everything inside the ship. I just moved some of the stuff in the aft section. And now I cannot find a damn thing, and it's pissing me off. Oh, there it is. Here we go. I'll do the share video file like you suggested. Because apparently I'm stupid. There we go.
Yay, it works.
So, as you can see, it actually is animated.
And the engine is off. You need to contact Jordy immediately because I can hear that.
Is it just going to keep repeating it? Yeah, it is. Okay. So I'm going to mute it. But, yeah, I changed the whole aft section in order to actually fit the runabout in there. And I actually made that runabout icon, which took me a lot longer than I care to admit, to make a freaking runabout icon. But it's actually fairly small on the actual screen when you look at it, which is even more funny that I spent so much time making something that is like 12 pixels on the actual videos. It does not look like a turd. That is the actual shape of, I copied it as accurately as possible from the photos of it on Memory Alpha.
If that looks like a turd, Mr. Miles, I don't want to know what you've been eating.
Well, he did have food poisoning, so maybe he had blue turds.
Possibly.
And we got Jordan back. How you doing, man?
Good. The kid didn't want his Pokemon hat, so I stole it. Yeah, we had these for the Polar Plunge one year.
The outline, it doesn't look like the outline does not look like a turd. It looks like a runabout.
I don't know. I think it looks like a turd in this picture. If you take all the tells what everything is things off.
You take the lines off the, then it would, but no, it doesn't look like a turd.
Let's see. Let me see if I can. I will show you guys what the original looked like if you're interested.
Oh, shit. It's already 64 degrees. Damn. I'm not looking forward to my little walk today.
64 is beautiful weather.
Yeah, it means it's no jacket weather right now.
You gotta wear a jacket at 64?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, that's the no shirt weather here.
Yeah, it was 71 yesterday. It's supposed to be 70 today. And I gotta do a lot of walking, which fucking sucks.
Again, it's not letting me do it. So maybe I'll have to do it the other way, maybe.
Yvette says the entire outline of that ship looks like Jody's Sonic. Sorry, Yvette, it does not look like a dildo.
Mr. Miles sent me a message on Skype saying, compared that to the runabouts. And no, I'm not even going to show that.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry.
All right, well, this is the original. And again, I'm going to mute it. So, again, look at the size of the shuttlecraft in that one. And it's still a very small shuttle bay. So the fact that I was able to cram a runabout by extending the shuttle bay doors a little bit. You know, the whole aft section has basically been made into a larger deck.
Yeah, that looks like a shuttlecraft.
And don't blame me. I just like the Raven. I thought the Raven class looked kind of cool, and it looked like a space RV. That's why I chose it.
Okay, so everybody's going to be wearing diapers because I don't see no toilets.
No, this is just the MSD. They don't show the toilets on MSDs.
Hey, Elihu, maybe they're like in Family Guy there when they go to the multiverse there, and Brian says he has to go to the bathroom there, and Stewie orders one poop removal. So the transports it out.
No, what I'm more worried about is the fact that if you notice carefully, there's no warp core.
What do you have, an ion drive?
I don't know what the Raven was supposed to have. I mean, it travels at warp in the episode, but on the MSD, there's no warp core because the big yellow thing in the middle is supposed to be the computer core, at least according to every other MSD. So, and then if you look where the blue line is towards the aft, the Elcar's line that's running through it, at the bottom of the ship, you can see one landing gear strut, but there's no forward landing gear strut.
Okay.
So maybe it can land.
Well, maybe the people who designed this didn't think people would be looking that closely at it. Like
They knew.
Like the guy who designed the panels for TNG didn't think that we would have cameras or the pixelation so good that the kid read was on the console, so he just put random stuff in there. And one of the consoles had the lyrics to the Gilligan Island theme song.
Yeah. But like even back then, some of the MSDs had a rubber duck in them, or they'd have other little things that were like an exocomp. Just little things they put in there, which are, I always thought that was fun. Maybe one of these times I'll change this around so there's actually a rubber duck in there too or something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nowadays they are looking very, very carefully. Every once in a while, like was it the Mandalorian? I forgot who pointed out. I think it was Bird, but when Gina's character got thrown, there was a safety map, and all of a sudden there was no safety maps. Yeah, some studios are actually careful about that. Unlike the coffee cup for Game of Thrones, but when it comes to reflections, trust me, studios, FX supervisors are very, very meticulous about this when it comes to reflections and shadows. They want to make sure that it's actually reflecting correctly. Because I remember Brandon Fayette was talking briefly about one scene where there's a reflection of Double Kelly, and he had to make sure that no camera was seen when it went angled. The reflection was perfectly mirrored her. Trust me, they are very meticulous about that. But everything else, okay, occasional coffee cup, yeah. But the special effects, they are looking for that carefully now.
Well, you learn something new every day. Let me see. Since we're just talking weird stuff, let me see if I can find what I was talking about.
I can't believe people are making a big deal out of a teaser trailer.
So which series should I start watching Stargate with? Because there's like 3 or 4 of them that I know of.
What? Say that again?
Which series should I start with the Stargate franchise?
You should start with the movie, then watch SG-1 up until like season 8, I think, and then you watch Atlantis and SG-1 at the same time. Then when SG-1 ends, you switch to Atlantis full time, and then when Atlantis is over, you watch Universe.
Okay.
Then you watch Stargate Continuum. That's the very, very, very last one you want to watch.
No, then you watch Arc of Truth, then you watch Continuum.
Okay, sorry. Forgot about Arc.
And then if you want to torture yourself, you watch Stargate Infinity.
Okay.
That's the cartoon show that's not canon.
Oh, gotcha.
And Mr. Miles says, and never watch Origins, which is funny because I have actually never seen Origins, but I want to.
Oh, Origins can't be that bad, can it?
Notice
I don't know.
we're
I've
kind of
never
quiet
seen it.
on that.
But as Mr. Miles is the Stargate master or Stargate expert, you could listen to him and just never watch it.
Okay.
Stargate Lord. It's like Star Lord, but with gate. All right, let's see. Here we go. This is what I was referring to. They've got a duck, a slippery when wet sign, a mouse, a Porsche, something that can't be identified, a DC-3, and Nomad from the original series.
A duck.
All things hidden on the MSD in Star Trek Next Generation.
Oh boy. It's like when animators put little tropes for their kids and their wives in their like 2 frames of their cartoon or movie.
Well, Mr. Miles is saying Origins is half official, half not. It was fan-made and then accepted by MGM, but not produced by them.
Yeah, there's this one Bugs Bunny cartoon for like 1 second. You see the words "Hygiene" in a rock somewhere in the background. I forgot which one it was. The animator got fired for that. It's like one of the first hidden tropes. This for his kid.
Yeah, it reminds me of the old game Adventure where they have the first Easter egg in a video game. The guy got in severe trouble for it originally, and they fired him, but they discovered that so many people were buying it just for that they hired him back. Now, who here has actually played the original Adventure on Atari, other than me?
I might have. It's been over 30
I'd have
years
had
since
to
I had
have an Atari first.
It's been over 30, 35 years since I had an Atari, so I don't remember if I actually played that particular game or not.
Oh, Bird said he had to go, so later, Bird.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about that new map on COD.
The female Goulds in SG Origins are... Oh, we lost Jordan, too. Are
typical.
good. Only the male ones are bad, even though Goulds don't even have a gender. Well, technically, Mr. Miles, they do have genders. They have a queen, and then they have everyone else. And the only time we got to see a queen was Algeria during that Tritonin episode.
What about the one that Daniel Jackson fell in love with?
Oh,
I don't
I
know what
can't hear
you're
anybody.
talking
Oh, there you
I
go.
forgot her name. The one, Horath, whatever her name was.
No, still no idea what you're talking about. Those episodes don't exist as far as I know. And I think Mr. Miles will agree with me.
Queens are just queens. Well, yes, certain parts of the Castro. That's what they say. I know that was not offensive because that's what they say.
But to go back a little bit, no, I don't. Wokeness doesn't seem to piss me off like it pisses off a lot of people. Except for the word woke. I don't like the word. I think it's stupid. But when it comes to, that kind of stuff, it doesn't bug me at all. Because no matter how you do it, you're going to piss people off.
Oh no, there's a female lead. It just got woke. What? A female actually, it just got woke. What?
Yeah.
Well, I think what I think most people get mad about is with this is instead of coming up with brand new characters, they're for like the LGBTQ community. They're just retconning already existing characters that have already used up that are already used up. Like Superman, for example, or Captain America, instead of coming up with the brand new superheroes for them.
Well, they've been doing that for, decades.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah, whenever DC has a superhero, Marvel has one as counteracted as well, and it goes vice versa. I agree with Mike. It's been going on for years.
Well, Cinnamon, I'll give you an example. In Star Trek First Contact, Lieutenant Hawk was supposed to be gay. But they don't mention it at all in the movie. It is only not mentioned a couple of times in the novelization, not the actual movie. In the script, he was supposed to be gay. Now, that kind of thing pissed off a lot of people saying, how dare you, the character doesn't look gay on screen, so how dare you say he's gay in other media?
How does somebody look
so it still pissed people off. So if you have an explicitly gay character that mentions even just once that they're gay, now you're cramming it down your throat, and they're pissed off again either way. So, again, no matter what, you're going to piss off people just by mentioning, homosexuality. Because unfortunately, there are large groups of groups of people in this country who are against that thing in general.
I did like George Takei's response when the JJ track came out. He's like, did you see the crap that JJ pulled? Basically, George Takei's a gay man playing a straight character, but he made the straight character gay. He's like, see the crap he pulled? What is this crap? Yeah, I'm like, agree, George.
That I will agree with.
Yeah.
I agree with Sulu becoming gay was stupid because there was no point in doing it other than homaging the actor being gay. And there's no point in doing that as from the character's perspective.
No, because Sulu was with women on the original TOS. I'm like, okay, so all of a sudden you made him gay. Yeah, I agree with George. What the fuck?
Well, see, Mr. Morales, I don't mind them focusing on that element on occasion. If it's, or in a series, if it's, the series is supposed to be promoting that in general. So, yeah.
Yeah, like for instance, if Star Trek Discovery, if it's all about Michael Burnham being gay, yeah, people would complain. I would complain because it's not a gay central show. It's Star Trek. They want to have a gay episodes that centers on somebody's personal life, like a gay character. Yeah, okay, one episode.
Yeah, one episode is fine.
Yeah, but if it's a gay central, LGBTQ central episode or series, yeah, then you do that. But there's something in the show and mismarket it.
Dumbledore being gay was something that I didn't care about one way or the other because it had no impact on the books. If he was supposed to be gay the entire time, so what? It doesn't affect my reading of it.
And Dumbledore is a made-up fictional character. Who gives a fuck?
Oh, so Mr. Miles is agreeing. It doesn't bother him because it didn't. It was
Yeah.
So yeah. And I will disagree with Yvette. No hanky-panky in the TARDIS. Otherwise, we had to have hanky-panky in the TARDIS because then we got River Song, one of the best characters.
Yeah, but the baby would
and
have
now
a time
to disagree
head.
with me, we have NB Geek.
But the baby would have a time head.
Actually, Vile Mike, I've said this before since I just kind of caught you saying that about River Song. Considering I didn't really like Peter Capaldi's last season very much because I didn't like the companion Bill, and I haven't really seen the 13th Doctor. I actually have said to people, I said, my Doctor Who experience stops at the Husbands of River Song. And I think it's a really good ending point. If you're going to say you find a point in something where you find an ending point that satisfies you.
Oh, I can see that. Just like I consider the ending of Stargate as of right now, Stargate Universe.
I still love that line. I still love the line Computer said, "Hello, sweetie." Like, oh shit! After she realizes it.
Yes. Oh, Elihu, which is like,
I love that part, man.
No, I love the part where she
And
she
the penny
has all
drops.
pictures. She pulls out all the pictures and he's looking at
Yeah.
his old versions of himself. And he's like, I'm the doctor. And she's like, yes, of course. And, she doesn't realize
Yeah.
he's actually, and then it was like, hello, sweetie.
Hello,
And then she
sweetie.
finally puts it together. I like when she says, what do you think? I don't know. I've only seen the face so far.
Yeah.
I think she wanted to move some furniture around the TARDIS later.
See, I would disagree with you there, Miles. He was talking about the Dumbledore and then the Doctor in Disco. I think the relationship between the Doctors in Disco was some of the best relationship writing done in Star Trek, period. Because let's face it, the Sisko and Cassidy Yates, it felt very forced a lot of the times. Troy and Riker was basically the Ross and Rachel of Star Trek.
What is
Chakotay
Ross
and
and Friends.
Seven was crammed in the final episode. Maybe B'Elanna and Paris, but let's face it, Paris was kind of a lame character for most of the time anyway. But it worked for. I mean, that's where his character started to actually seem to develop more, was after he got in the relationship. But Star Trek has not been known for good relationship writing. But the Doctor and sorry, I'm interrupting you, but the Doctors in, which I can't even remember their names, in Discovery were some of the best relationship writing.
Now, I don't know much about the Discovery relationship between the Doctors. I'm assuming we're talking Stamets and his husband. I don't remember the medical doctor's name.
Yeah, thank you for reminding me of Stamets.
Okay. Stamets and his husband. Okay, here's the thing. I will 100%, I will say this. I love Star Trek. I don't care for Discovery. I hate it. But we have to be honest. Star Trek really has never been the best when it comes to relationships. I'd say the one they managed to get really done right was O'Brien and Keiko. Because even not just the forcing at the end with Chakotay and 7 of 9, you can go all the way back to TNG and All Good Things, and it felt like it was kind of forced that Worf and Troy were together. And then, I mean, yes, I 100% agree. When it comes to relationships, Star Trek does not have a good track record with them.
What about Worf and Dax?
Worf and Dax was good. Unfortunately, Terry Farrell, because we were just talking 7. Unfortunately, she didn't renew her contract, which I felt was disappointing, but I understand.
I hated it. As I was like, oh, Worf, we got to talk.
Well, after watching What We Left Behind, the documentary, I kind of understand why Terry didn't join back.
No, I understood it. That's why I'm saying. Oh, yeah, I did watch What You Leave Behind. I did watch that on YouTube, and yeah,
it is free on YouTube. I was going to say, yeah, it's free on YouTube. So,
yeah, if you guys haven't seen DS9, What We Leave Behind, I recommend going to watch it. It is a fantastic documentary on DS9.
To go back to what Mr. Miles was saying, he compares it to Orville, the Clyde and Bordis. That, while I agree, is a technically homosexual relationship, from the standpoint of a fictionalized species that is almost entirely male, which is able to procreate male to male, is a little different than an actual human gay relationship.
See, I'm trying to figure out here if Bordis and Clyden, this is just me thinking here. Okay, so we know from About a Girl, which is funny how I remember Orville titles more than I remember Discovery titles because they suck. They said, girls were a rarity. And obviously they have figured out an advanced system of transgenderism. I mean, I don't know another word to call it. Hey, push, push. That's a pretty little push, push. Sorry, I like kitties. But wouldn't they mostly be considered a predominantly asexual relationship? Because
I wouldn't say asexual because Clyden actually complains that they're not having enough sex. So that's definitely not asexual.
Okay, you're right there. Sorry, I'm trying to think of the right word. It just
Clyden was born female.
Well, if you live in a
Okay.
society that is nothing but males, I mean, and you're growing up believing males and males are together, and that's your entire culture, what else are you going to believe?
Yeah.
All right,
And
here's a good. Oh,
hold
go
on.
ahead, Mike.
I'm going to let you go in a second, Jordan. I just wanted to comment on Mr. Miles's thing. He's talking about the fact that they made it the gay element, and that's what they focused on, not just the relationship. I didn't see that in Discovery, at least when it came to those two characters.
No, they're talking
But
about relationship.
if you did, that's on you. I think of it as the Doctors in Disco and the Bortus and Clyden. I think of them as just in a relationship. I don't think of them as gay. Maybe
Yeah,
that's because I'm
they
weird.
don't promote homosexuality or say, yeah, this person's gay. They just say relationship, your partner, your spouse, your husband. They never say anything like, yeah, they focus on gay character. No, it's always about the relationship. They just happen to be gay. And these people
All right, but I want to
straight.
give Jordan a chance to go because I interrupted him.
Oh, all I was gonna say is, since we're talking about Mocklins there, where the heck do the eggs come out of?
You're gonna have to ask Dr. Cassidy Yates or whatever her name is.
Seth MacFarlane, you have to answer that. But I think John's mentioned the ass.
I'm also concerned about how big that egg was, what the orifice was that actually it came out of, because that's scary to me.
I do not want to know.
Yeah, that was a pretty big egg.
Yeah. Well, since we're talking about the Orville there, how accurate was that one episode there where people are judged on public opinion there based on a 10-second video?
Yeah, that was
Majority Rules.
Yeah, the Twitter episode.
I had a perfect example of that one, Val Mike, the other day. As most people know, I'm a hardcore conservative. This is not something I hide. I make no bones about it. But I saw a clip. I was sent a video of this Army Staff Sergeant responding to this TikTok video, and she was doing it on TikTok. And I saw the full video, and I'm like, this woman's complaining, and her words are, where the fuck are, you're supposed to be defending this country, soldiers. Where are you? She goes, I'm at work defending this fucking country. And then she was talking to the lady in the video was saying, we're going to.
Spaceman, you gotta let me out of here. I'm a spaceman.
Don't make this for yourself.
I'm a spaceman. Hey, I'm a spaceman. You can control the volume as well, dude.
But
share video.
One of the things was a bunch of conservatives, some very strong conservatives, got like a 15-second clip of the end of her comments, made it sound like she was promoting martial law. Whereas if you watch the full thing, she's warning civilians about what martial law is and what it will do to you if you see American military on the streets of our nation. And I got pissed. I mean, I expect that kind of crap from liberals, but when conservatives do it, I call that shit out just as hard. Actually, I call them out hard.
How about the picture of Biden giving a moment of silence? Everybody says that's when he gave up. Like, no, he's giving a moment of silence. Look at the fucking video, people. Stop using this damn screenshot. People are taking things out of context.
Oh, you didn't like my screenshot?
People take things out of context. Come on.
Hold on. I just want to respond to Mr. Miles. I don't care about behind-the-scenes crap. I'm talking about when I'm watching the show individually. I don't usually care about behind-the-scenes crap. If that's what the marketing decided to focus on, that's one thing. But is it actually present in within the context of the show? And within the context of the show, I did not see that. I didn't feel that they were focusing on the gay element within the context of the show. And bye, Yvette. Still got to talk to you about what day you want your Jet Nerdy to be.
Supernatural.
Yes, but what day?
Oh. What else going to be supernatural? Come on. There's going to be a Dean category, a cast category, probably a Jack
You know what
category.
I'd love to see? I'd love for Yvette to come up one day and do her best. Hi, boys.
Okay, Mr. Miles, this is not Jet Nerdy. This is the CNA stream. Jet Nerdy is just a part of the CNA stream until I get 1,000 subscribers when I said I'd spin it off into its own thing. But this is the CNA stream where we just do nerd chat. Or at least every other week.
I can use. Trust me, I can use some uplifting stuff. One of my neighbors, fellow Marine, actually put out in his yard all the names of the 13 service members, and I went and paid my respects. And once I get a chance, I'm going to go over to his house, knock on his door when he or she is there, and say thank you for that.
Take a picture and post it and say thank you.
It's already on TikTok. It's already on Twitter, and it's already on Facebook. Guys, it's pinned to my Twitter profile. You'll see it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's pinned to my Twitter profile. I say nothing. I couldn't get taps to load into it, so I just left it blank, and it's just me walking over and showing each name.
Do you know what pissed me off when I heard about that, about the news reported it? It said 12 service member and the Navy doctor. I'm like, come on. They're all service members. Don't exclude the Navy doctor. Come on.
Well, the problem is he's not even a doctor. He's a corpsman. It's a completely different
He's
facet.
still a service member.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Absolutely he is.
Especially Marines, 12 Marines died and 1 Navy person. Don't say like the fucking Marine. They're all service members.
Actually, when I went through the video and I looked, it turns out one of them was actually Army too. So it was it looks like 1 Army, 1 Navy, and 11 Marines. They're still all my damn brothers and sisters.
Yeah, they're still service members. Come on. Don't single one person out because they're in a different branch.
And just a
hey boys, how are you doing?
No, shit. No, I'm blind now. Crap.
I was going to make it full screen for a second.
LDG, you little bastard, you were lurking.
I'll start asking which vial I'm talking about. No, there's only one vial, but what vial also is the host sometimes.
Next time he comes up, play this. Hang on a second. Let me get this for you.
I think you're confusing things, Mr. Biles, because questions during a quiz show are a lot different than nerd chat. And I'm talking about, as when I'm watching something, the behind the scenes stuff I don't care about it. When it comes to my questions, a lot of those will be background because to come up with my questions, I immediately usually do trivia stuff. And I would definitely say Vile Mike has a split personality. The persona.
Damn, I can't find it anymore.
But not when I'm watching the show. That's what I'm getting at. When I'm watching the show, I'm watching it as, for those that don't know, my birth name is Steven. So I go, so when I'm watching a show, I'm watching it as Steven, not Vile Mike.
So where did the Vile Mike come from?
Well, my middle name is Michael, but what happened was back in the early 90s and AOL days. Oh, hold on for a second. We have Bird back.
Kapla.
In the early 90s, I was my online handle was Evil White Boy.
Oh, back when you could make jokes like that.
But I got pissed off.
It's not a joke. It's just legit. Now it's just redundant.
Damn, I can't find it anymore.
You could have just said white boy.
Sorry, I'm just typing in the correct spelling.
It's funny. I've got 2 uncles, both named Stephen, both spellings.
That
Well,
is
spell it how?
Stefan, not Stephen.
It's pronounced Steven.
And how would you spell Stefan?
How would
The
you
same
spell
way, just different
Stefan?
pronunciation.
Bird, how would you spell Stefan?
Stefan.
But
Bill.
to finish the story, I got pissed off at people copying Evil White Boy all over the place because I saw like Evil White Girl, Evil Black Guy, Evil all over our early AOL. So I basically took the word evil, I put the E at the end, came up with Vile, and I just used my middle name, but Mike. And I've literally had the Vile Mike handle for about 20 years now. Actually,
Only
more than
20,
that,
huh?
because the Vile Child's 17 now, so I've actually had it for almost 25 years.
That's amazing, man. You still remember AOL?
Well, I've had the handle, but yeah, like when I actually had to change some things, and I was looking back on some of my old old YouTube account stuff, and my email attached to it was vilemike@netscape.net.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I remember Netscape.
And I was like,
holy shit.
I don't think Netscape's existed in the last 10 to 15 years.
No.
I think Netscape's been gone longer than I've been alive.
Do you have a blue? Hello, technical support. Okay, you're trying to get to the internet. Do you have Microsoft Internet Explorer or Netscape? Oh, you don't know what those are? Okay, the one with the little blue E, that is
Explorer.
and is Netscape. One you have. You can't tell. Oh, you didn't turn the screen on. Okay, that's my fault.
Oh yeah.
ID10. ID10 code.
Hey, I fell for the ID10 tango back in the Marine Corps.
Oh, I didn't notice this. Mr. Miles is like, oh, I forgot you spelled it the UK way. No, the reason my name Steven is spelled that way is because my family, especially on my dad's side, was very unoriginal with how they decided to name everybody. My grandfather was Steve Sr. My dad was Steve Jr. My older brother was Stephen with a V. I'm Stephen with a PH. And, of course, the Vile Child's name is Stephanie.
Wait,
So,
there are
within-
two brothers with the both named Stephen?
Yes, my older brother is also a Stephen. Was. He passed
Spelled
away.
differently?
It's
I'm
like a
sorry
George.
to hear that.
It's like a George Foreman thing. George Foreman 1, George Foreman 2, George Foreman 3. It's the same thing.
No, we have different middle names. His middle name was Ernest. And my middle name, of course, is Michael, because that's what my mom wanted me to have. My middle name is Michael. After the angel, because we all know I'm an angel.
Bullshit.
What, you guys don't read your Bible?
Which version?
Book of Revelations. An archangel blows the horn that signals the end of the world.
Oh, so you do like the blow. Okay, Pickles, he likes the blow.
And there's only 3 archangels mentioned in the Bible.
Michael,
Lucifer, possibly Gabriel.
I think
and
Gabriel
possibly
was
Raphael.
the only other one. Maybe I don't think Raphael was mentioned in the Christian. I think he's mentioned in the Quran.
Well, he's also in certain apocrypha that wasn't actually put in the Bible, like the Book of Enoch.
Well,
Michael,
I
Lucifer,
have
and
a.
Gabriel. Those are the 3 archangels.
Well, even though I'm not even though I don't go to Catholic Church, I still use my Catholic Bible versus the King James. But that's my preference.
Well,
also the Catholic version has more stories than the King James.
I think it has like an additional, is it 8 or 12? Or something like that.
Shit. I'd have to check, but I'd have to check. But the King James version, yeah, that's the one that took out some things. And when I got my Catholic Bible, when I was going through catechism, when I was, I think I went through catechism when I was 21 or 22. I was going through the process. I wanted to be baptized, and I was making it as a choice.
Sorry, I went to the Google Mobile real quick. The King James has 66. The Catholic has 73.
Okay.
So it's actually a lot less than I thought it was. It's only an additional 7. I thought it was additional. And the Ethiopian Bible has more. Those are the 3 main Christian versions.
Yeah. I know it's the Book of Revelation, not the Revelations, but colloquially we can call it Revelations.
Actually, you know what? Revelations was an interesting read for me, only because it is the strangest reading. And I thought, I did some research on this, and I thought, well, if you go to if you see, say you see heaven as a living person, is it not possible that maybe your mind couldn't necessarily comprehend what was going on? Like, for example, if you were, say, in a time before flight, even a time before the wheel was invented, and a freaking plane flew by or something of that nature, that would seem biblical to people or something religious, because it would be outside their concept. They wouldn't understand it.
Science fact.
And to elaborate a little bit, the Ethiopian Bible actually has 84 books.
Do they put in some of the Apocryphas?
Like
I'm
Ruth,
guessing they
yes.
must.
Book of Ruth and Mary, yeah. The Ethiopian Bible has those.
The Book of Ruth is also in the Catholic Bible, and I believe in the King James Bible.
I wouldn't know. All my Bibles are in storage. And yes, as an atheist, it's surprising how many Bibles I own.
I own 0 Bibles.
I own probably close to 40.
I have no Bible in my house.
I have quite a few Bibles and several devotion things in my home.
My grandparents got fairly angry at me the one time they visited my apartment. And they never came back because they got very upset the fact that I had the family Bible, which is a King James version, on the same bookshelf as the Quran and the Kama Sutra.
I'm going to be honest. I mean, okay, I'm going to be honest. I know that's supposed to be funny, but I'm missing the problem. They're books on a shelf.
Yeah, they didn't think that the family Bible deserved to be, in fact, any Bible deserved to be on the same shelf as pagan and Satanist religions as far as they were concerned. And yes, they consider Muslims Satanist. They also consider Jews Satanist. They consider Mormons Satanist. They consider Jehovah's Witnesses. Basically, if you're not Baptist, you're Satanist.
Like the Crusades, believe in what I say or die.
Hey, Elihu, that went both ways.
I know.
I'm just saying, let's be honest, that went both ways.
I know.
You can't just blame one side for that.
Yep, we lost Jordan again.
Pagans never killed anybody because they didn't believe what they believed.
No, they sure did, Elihu. You can't say that.
Oh, motherfucking shit, they didn't.
Can I finish my sentence?
Oh, I thought you were done.
No. Pagans didn't kill people as much as the Christians did, basically. They killed more people and more publicized.
Dude, every religion has killed people for their religion, as far as I'm concerned. And I say that as an atheist.
You can't be mad because one's just better at it. And I would highly doubt your numbering.
Okay, that was funny.
Hey, look at this shit show. I'm dealing with veterans and people and stuff because our morale's shit. Because, now the terrorists in Afghanistan, for example, they get to say they beat 2 major powers. They beat the Soviets after 10 years, and now they can claim they beat the Americans after 20. Doesn't matter if we think it's true or not. Doesn't matter if we want a Monday morning quarterback, whether it's Trump's fault, George Bush. While we're busy worrying about first world bullshit on who to blame for this, which I know exactly where I put the blame on, but that's irrelevant at this point. These people are going to use this as a recruiting tool. And the Russians and the Chinese and the Iran are enjoying this. Because if you look at China, they even sent on the radio over to Taiwan, like, are these really the people you think are going to save your ass?
The U.S. did do a drone strike on a car that had a bomb in it. That was headed to the airport this morning.
Where is it? Hold on.
Now, did I hear right this morning there was a rocket that was fired?
Yeah, from a drone to a vehicle that had a bomb in it that was about to go to the airport and blow people up.
Ah, gotcha. So they sent a Reaper in.
Yeah, the news calls it a drone, but they're not being specific what kind. But it's like, okay, a drone.
Well, what I get annoyed with is when people say, well, did the Predator take it out? I'm like, Predators don't have fucking weapons, you dumb shit.
That's a
That's what
camera
Reaper
only.
has.
It's a camera only drone.
Yeah, that's why there's a difference between a Predator and a Reaper. The Reaper is the one with the weapons on it.
The Predator looks, okay? That Predator is looking. A Reaper attacks. I know the
I was
difference.
gonna
I'm
say
not
the
military.
Predator looks, the Reaper touch.
Oh, wow. Like,
hey,
military,
trust me,
and I know the difference.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Elihu, I was I was watching an intel feed, and you had these two terrorists. They were putting an IED in the ground, and we were watching the Predator feed. We were just waiting on the strike. It wasn't going to be a Reaper. It was actually going to be I forgot what they did. They shot a rocket. They shot a missile from somewhere. I don't remember, and it just blew the fuck out of them. And one died, and the other one apparently survived it and started running like a little bitch. Although, again, I guess I couldn't call him a little bitch. I mean, he did just get blown up.
Yeah, if people are unaware, a Predator can fly about 2,000 feet, and that's kind of like a little bird when you're looking up in the air. You don't know it's a drone.
Well, actually, the thing also, Elihu, is those things are very, very quiet. And
I know.
One thing about Predators is they're painted white, and that's very hard to see in the blue sky.
Yeah.
Well, I was just reading a story. There's this gal, I can't remember her name or rank anything. She was a sniper there. And there's a guy bent over in the road, and from 725 yards away, she sniped him, and she got him right through the ass. So basically, the last thing that went through his mind was his ass. There he is planting an IED on the road there where some Marines are going to be walking past in about half an hour.
Ouch, and that's the bee sting in the butt.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hey, Bird, have you tried that?
Well,
new
I'm going to
map?
ask you guys, since I know we have a little bit of a diverse group of conservatives, liberals, and others here. You actually think we're going to get it? You actually think we're going to get everybody out by fucking Tuesday? Because I don't.
No, they should have gotten everybody out, then the military equipment, then pulled the army or the military out.
I know exactly how they. Oh, I know exactly how they should have done this shit. I know exactly how this should have been done.
No, what's gonna happen is they're gonna leave a shit ton of people behind and then go, well, they didn't make it to the airport in time. We didn't know they needed to get out. They're gonna play dumb on the whole thing.
No, they're already starting to. No, Jordan, they're already starting to play dumb because you know what they're saying? We're going to get everybody out who wants to get out. How many Americans do you think want to stay in Afghanistan right now?
I know a couple of doctors have made public statements that they're.
How many Afghanistanis want to stay in Afghanistan right now?
Yeah, the thing is, the U.S. is not prioritizing non-U.S. citizens. What was messed up was the Afghan government did not notify the U.S. citizens currently that the U.S. government is trying to contact them. That's why it's a clusterfuck. Yeah, the U.S. government told the Afghan government, said, government, we're going to evacuate these Americans. You know where they are. Let them know we're trying to contact them and get out. They didn't do that. There's a clusterfuck at the airport.
Well,
the clusterfuck at the airport is, first off, we don't call the Afghan government and tell them when we're going to evacuate. We call our combatant commanders and our ground commanders and tell them, hey, we got a timeline planned out. You don't.
Yeah, they're supposed to coordinate with the Afghan government. The Afghan government just ran away.
Eli, I did 20 years, man. Let me finish for once. You don't put a hard date on a goddamn thing in a military operation because you know why? It can end early. It can end later. Every plan has to have contingencies. We have to have what are called COAs. And this was basically a fuck up. And I'm going to say this, and I will say this, but if this happened under Trump, I'd be pissed at him too.
Well,
I'm more pissed at the Afghan government.
I have to agree with MB. The whole thing was a clusterfuck. It, unfortunately, we only had a year to prepare, and I don't think that that year was spent preparing very well. Basically, because we were dealing with so many problems here.
The biggest issue is
only a year to prepare. Jesus Christ, that's
No.
As I said, I
be
don't.
plenty of time. What the
You
hell is the
asked
point of
what I had.
having the military we have if we can't plan an evacuation in a year?
I don't. In all honesty, Bert, I don't think that the previous administration spent much time planning it.
You don't think the
You're
previous
wrong.
administration because you hate the previous administration. There's
I
nothing you're
served
going to
under the
say
Yeah, I
that's
hate
going
the
to make
previous
you know.
administration because they made
I'm
the
gonna say
United
this.
States a joke.
Under that statement, we had 5 years
I
to prepare.
believe the current administration is a joke, but that doesn't get anywhere. So let's just believe that maybe both administrations, I mean, or at least the people in charge of the military, knew half of what they were supposed to do and were trying to do it.
I'm going to tell you something. You know, I get so tired of when I argue with people and they want to say, well, all these military commanders say this. I'm like, you all don't seem to understand. Once you make 05 as an officer, it's no longer just military. You now have to get into politics. And once you're a full bird colonel or a general, you have to now navigate politics and military functions. And that is one of the biggest fuck ups we've had. That's why so many of us as enlisted people actually love Trump, because Trump was doing what we thought was right. You know, I had a gunnery sergeant one time tell me, he goes, we only need one star in the Marine Corps, and that's Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
Well,
because
just
if you
interrupt for a
put
second,
enlisted,
Mrs. Vile is in the house. Everyone say hi to Mrs. Vile.
I'm
and
Mrs.
Mrs.
Vile.
Vile,
Sorry, I had to do that.
Hola, buenas tardes.
But I don't know. As I said, I've never served in the military, but I did come from a primarily military family. Both my grandfathers served, both my parents served. So, I mean, my mother right now is buried at Fort Rosecrans. So,
I have my wife and I have a friend who's still active duty. She said after this whole event, she's trying to get into mental health. And they said they're so overbooked right now, she has to wait a month. This isn't just affecting the people there. This is affecting all the veterans and the families and people who were a part of this war. This is more than just who's on the ground. I'm not on that ground anymore. And every time I see these names, I want to fucking cry, because this could have been avoided. Look, I know war.
I agree. It could have been avoided.
I'm sorry about it, Mike. I spent most of my career, I spent 18 of my 20 years of my military career dealing with a war with a fucking country that I knew once we left, their government was going to fucking fall. How do you think that makes us feel when we knew that was going to happen? But, you know, at least we were going to get our people out and our allies out. And, well, we're botching it.
Well, I'm now kind of pissed. I was going to show you guys, but apparently, according to the Fort Rosecrans listings, my mom is not in Fort Rosecrans because they only list the ones that are filed in with the Department of Veterans Affairs, and she was never went to the VA for anything, so she's not listed in there. But neither is my grandfather, and he's there too. So I wonder what the hell's going on.
Oversight.
I don't know. I can't find my grandfather and several family members who I know served during that time. Yeah, it's weird.
My father served in World War II, got the star, and I don't even know where he's buried.
Let's see. So I'm going to another website real quick. Okay, it's not on that one either.
Almost done. Click the continue to installation button and follow.
I don't want to do that. No, fuck you. I don't know if you guys heard that, but apparently they wanted me to install something. And I'm like, I'm not installing something just to look at something else.
Oh, why not?
Yeah, it doesn't actually help for the fact that my mom has a fairly famous name. So when I do a Google search on her, even with Fort Rosecrans in the title, it brings up the famous person's name. So I can't even find it. Oh, well. Yeah, for those that don't know, my mother's name was Linda Blair.
Yeah, that's going to pull up a lot of searches, man.
And I don't mean...
Yeah, I got the steady aim laser from my sniper rifle finally, bird.
What the hell? Just do it. And I don't mean this person. Bird, have you ever done any Linda Blair films for your Cinema Saturdays or whatnot?
No, never heard of that.
You don't know who Linda Blair is?
Nope.
I don't either.
She played Regan in The Exorcist.
Oh yeah, I've heard of
Okay,
The
and?
Exorcist.
That's the little girl whose head spins around.
And somehow I'm supposed to remember
There's
that.
whole films about her.
Well, she's an actress.
Oh, is she still an actress? I thought she... Oh, no, wait. I'm thinking of Poltergeist. Never mind.
You're thinking about the little girl who died in Poltergeist?
Yeah, sorry. I had a brain fart there real quick. My bad.
Let's see. Here we go. Filmography. Let's see. She was in The Exorcist, Airport, Exorcist 2. What other things you might have heard of?
I've heard of Cotton Candy, but she's never wrapped in Cotton Candy.
She was in Red Heat. You guys might remember that one.
Was she the wife of Arnold in that movie?
Well, let's see. She played Carol Henderson. No, I'm sorry. That's the wrong movie. Christine Carlson. So I don't know.
Oh, you said Red Heat, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not Red Dawn.
Sorry. I did another fuck up. I was thinking Raw Deal for some reason.
I guess Gaskar doesn't want to play, so...
Yeah, no, that's a women in
it
prison.
is. Arnold Schwarzenegger movies all look alike.
I'll do a plunder run by myself. Once Bird wants to do a plunder run. Oh, he's busy. Never mind.
He's busy killing folk.
Yeah. I asked Guy Scar about 5 minutes ago if he wants to do a plunder run. There's like no response. I'm like, okay, fine. I'll do a plunder run since Bert's busy.
Okay, so what else you guys want to talk about, nerd-wise?
How can anybody be making a big fucking deal over a 3-minute teaser trailer?
Which one are you talking about?
Spider-Man.
Probably Prodigy.
No, he said Spider-Man.
Oh,
It's a teaser trailer. It's not the full trailer.
I don't know. I thought it was.
No,
I
I
thought it
liked
looked good.
it.
I plan on watching the movie, but I planned on watching it just because it was Spider-Man to begin with.
Oh yeah, me too. But still, I'm like, it's a teaser trailer.
Yeah, but I'm kind of. They brought the best actor back and showed us him from Spider-Man 2.
All right.
I'm gonna be honest. That really kind of set the tone for me. I was gonna see Spider-Man anyway in theater, but I'm like, I don't know if he's only gonna have a few minutes or what, but damn, that was just like, what the fuck for me.
Yeah, I think this Doctor Strange is going to be in the movie for maybe 10, 15 minutes total, and just at the end again, because it's supposed to be a continuation. Yeah, I don't think it's going to have the whole entire movie.
See, I'm wondering if Marvel or Disney or whatever you want to call it is just going to pull another one of those casting gags from like WandaVision, which I know is going to piss off LDG, and he's here, by the way.
Hey, everybody, I had enough boners. I'm
just
good.
for casting Alfred Molina
please.
as Dr. Octopus again, it might just be the same character, but not the one from the Tobey Maguire film.
Guys got to remember that Marvel has a habit of switching scenes from the trailer to the actual production. So what we're seeing in the trailer may not actually be what be shown in the movie. Maybe
Well,
the characters
that's what
are
I
green
said.
screen.
They do it all the time. Yeah, it
Well,
should be
I actually
legal,
heard-
but that's fine.
Well, I actually heard that some people were like, some people were wondering if this is a switch.
Bait and switch.
A bait and switch. Thank you.
Yeah.
That he won't actually be in the movie. That was just for the trailer. And it's like, well, they can afford to pay him $500,000 just to do a quick trailer.
Oh,
Like-
Alfred Molina's been confirmed.
I
he's gonna
doubt
be
they'll
in the
pay him
movie. He's in the movie.
$500,000 for it,
But-
but I mean,
If it's just a casting gag like they did with Quicksilver, I am fully on board because I love the fact that they'd be trolling people like that.
yeah, it makes money. Trolling makes money. It's the only reason why WandaVision made so much money.
Dude,
I mean,
I told you before. Marvel said nothing about Mephisto. You got trolled by trolls.
Yeah, I know.
Yep.
They had a perfect fucking rewatchable series, and they fucked it up with a shitty ass ending. Yeah, absolutely.
You got
But
trolled
anyway,
by trolls.
It could all be Mysterio,
enjoyed
not
all of
Mysterio.
WandaVision,
I mean,
including the ending. I just think that you're a little anal retentive when it comes to that kind of stuff, and you got trolled, and you don't like to admit it.
You got
yeah,
trolled by
and you're
trolls.
part of the generation who likes to say yes, sir, to anything they give you. Of course, you're brainwashed. I don't doubt
How
that
am I
you would say
brainwashed?
that.
Because I actually enjoy things.
You're just brainwashed. That they will give you shit on a platter, and you will eat it up and say, "Yes, sir. Can I have some more, sir? Please, sir." No.
Really, we're gonna go
I don't
Oliver.
think it's shit.
Really, you're gonna go Oliver here. You're gonna go Oliver here.
I'm sorry. You guys want to? You guys know when I come on the stream,
Gotcha.
I
No,
gotta like
LDG,
toss the
you were
salad.
handed a chocolate
Okay, so
sundae and you
this
said,
is me
"Ew, it
tossing
looks like
tossing
boobies.
salad.
I'm not touching it."
Yeah, because I don't eat shit. Okay, two
It
girls in
was a
one cup.
chocolate sundae.
Not my
You
thing.
said it just
Okay,
looked like crap, so
not
you
my
didn't eat
thing.
it.
No, I will not eat shit. When you make that much money, guys, you all know how much money they make. Okay, I've seen homework assignments for college better than the shit that we're getting. And you cannot defend that. You can't. There's no way you cannot say that the shit that they're getting can be twice better, 2 times better, minimum.
There's a Rambo.
We are
skin on
getting
here.
the bare minimum because every time, what do I hear? What do I hear every time I question a shit? Right? What do you guys say? You always say, well, it was good enough. Well, I don't want good enough. I want badass. I
thought
want
it was
$1
badass.
million production with people who are writing. They don't give. Okay, Loki. Again, I said this before. They gave the head writer to Loki, a guy that has no experience whatsoever. All he wrote was one cartoon, and he is the head writer of a multi-million-dollar show.
Shit,
Are you kidding
I'm
me?
down. Damn, I'm down.
What?
My character's down. I got shot.
Oh. So all I'm asking for is some quality, some high quality work, not this barely totes the line, phoned in shit of quality work.
I didn't see it, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Watch it for yourself, dude. They made so many production issues.
To me, that looks like a
on
pretty good
WandaVision.
Sunday.
That looks like a good Sunday. What's that?
But apparently, since it
Oh,
looks
yummy.
like crap, you're not going to eat it.
Well, no, I'm diabetic, so anything chocolate I have to stay away from. I mean, I could take my sugar for you right now. It'll most likely like 230, 240.
Shit! Damn it! Right when I was landing, I got shot. Damn it!
What are you doing, Elihu?
I'm playing Plunder. Same game as
I'm sorry.
I was playing, but a different mission. Since Bird is
All right.
busy, I joined him in the game, but he's busy.
I'm sorry, Elihu. I constantly between stuff going on here and stuff going on online. If I get a minute here or 2 minutes here to play, that's all that's going on. When I'm not moving, it's because I'm busy doing something else.
Gotcha.
Wouldn't really be right to do a duo because I wouldn't be able to do anything. That's why I'm dying so easily.
By the way, is Mr. Miles in the chat? By the way, Mr. Miles, if you're in the chat, I have a question for you. Technical question. If you're there.
Damn, what you start your contract?
Matter of fact, I have a question for anybody who is technical in the program called Adobe Captivate.
That's not me.
I am not familiar with that one, I'm afraid.
Yeah, it's a special program. But I'm
Have you
stuck,
tried
and if I
rebooting?
can't figure it out, yeah, I've tried everything, Bird. Trust me. If I'm asking for help, okay, you
I'm
guarantee.
just saying, have you
I've tried
rebooted?
so much.
Are you sure your monitor wire's plugged in?
Yeah. Thank you. Yes.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I want to kill you. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Why don't
all of
you go to teamviewer.com, download it, and let me log into your computer
Yeah, sure. No problem.
and access all your files?
Yeah.
Will you
And
please
I'll
install
make sure-
AnyDesk for
files.
me?
I'll make sure it's clean. You don't have any viruses.
Yeah, clean. Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah.
Damn it.
He'll
My
clean
teammates
it with a
just abandoned
fine-tooth
me.
Kurogan comb.
My teammates abandoned me. Damn it.
I guess he's not in the chat.
Who?
Mr. Miles.
Oh.
He may not be. He was, but he hasn't posted anything in a while, so
Yeah. Well,
almost half an hour.
Yeah, these guys haven't been in this building yet. Good, this cashier.
damn.
Ooh, nice money scope.
So anyway, how's it going, Vile Mike?
Not bad. As I was talking about earlier, we rolled for our characters, or at least Caddy, Quinn, and their friend Aaron did, because they're going to be on part of my D&D game.
Oh yeah, those are cool eyes. Oh yeah. Did you get a chance to watch Nerdgasm last night? It was pretty good.
No, what time was your Nerdgasm thing?
Midnight?
Oh, no, I was asleep by then.
No, well, I didn't say last night. I didn't see you in the chat.
Yeah,
You sure you did say
usually
last
I'll say
night.
at least howdy, folks, even if I'm not staying.
Figured maybe catch it in the morning or something. You should watch like the first 45 minutes. It was pretty funny. We actually had a nice conversation.
Which one is this?
And huh?
You're a mod, right? You can post the link.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can do that. But yeah, the first 45 minutes were fucking hilarious. After that, it kind of died down, and then we just bullshitted for about an hour, and then I shut it down. But like the first hour, well, definitely a watch. Some interesting stuff.
Oh,
And then we
sitting in the dining room with windows looking forward to the ocean from Oak Street.
And here's the link.
Sorry, I don't know why it didn't mute I thought I muted it.
Copy. Yeah.
Shit, how do I get in this building? Damn it. Damn it. There's a door. These scavengers are at the heart sometimes.
Yeah, you are a mod. I couldn't remember if you were or not. I don't keep track.
Armor. Use that. The fuck is a crate?
Let's see. What else is new? I did watch the new What If, or at least the one with Fury's Big Day.
Nice. I'm doing a watch party on that later today. So if anybody missed it, you can watch with us. Nerdrotica.com/theater. We'll be doing the What If episode and the
LDG,
Lower
what
Decks
did you think
episode.
about it? Because to me, I think it was the weakest one so far.
I didn't watch it yet. I'm saying I'm doing a watch party today.
Why?
Because we got the round table today, so I gotta watch it for the round table. But I didn't get to watch Star Trek either, so I'll be doing a double feature. We'll watch both new episodes.
Yeah. I haven't watched any of Lower Decks yet, except for the first episode because they posted on YouTube. But again, it's because I no longer have access to Paramount Plus or CBS All Access.
Oh yeah.
Yay, 11 ranked up.
I'm too cheap to pay for it.
Damn, we just lost first place.
All right, I think I'm gonna head out for the day. We'll see
right.
y'all.
Okay.
Later.
But take it easy, man.
Hey. Damn, teammate ran off with me. Shit. Took the ATV. Damn, teammate.
The whole reason was I liked the first What If story because it gave a reason as to why there was a change.
That's horrible.
And the second episode, the Chala one, I also thought was pretty well done because, again, they gave a reason for the change. This one, there wasn't really a reason for it. It was like, it didn't sit well with me.
Watching the floor again?
Well, T'Challa was a diplomat. He was raised up with the diplomacy, so I understand how he could have talked Thanos down.
Well, again, I didn't have an issue with that either for the T'Challa episode. I thought it was very in character. But it was, as I said, the third episode is the one that kind of lost me so far. Which, based on the amount of hate that LDG has for the first two episodes, I'm guessing he's going to love this episode.
Yeah, they all die, right? Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely see.
Oh shit, there's a car. I see you guys.
Oh, I didn't realize I was on solo. When did I go on solo?
I have no fucking clue.
I don't know, dude. Sorry. Where's the contract? Oh, there you are. Damn it, I'm marked.
Ooh.
Damn it, find an open bus. Damn it.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm marked. Stop running away from me. Shit.
All right, dude. Your earphones. Remember?
Yeah, someone's going to kill a live
earphones. That hurts.
Sorry. My teammate ran away. And I just got marked. My teammate ran away. Damn it! That's what I get for getting pugs. Sorry about that, guys.
God, I haven't
Yeah,
played
this guy come back to the.
long.
Oh shit, where is he? Mr. Miles, come back. I need you.
Oh,
I lost 264,000. Damn it!
no.
This is why I hate pugs.
Yeah, so it was funny. So last night we were talking about, you know, how production companies like to race swap and change actors from original, you know, documented, established canon, and desexualize characters like what they did with Faye in Cowboy Bebop. And somebody was defending how the actor needs to be comfortable with their role, with their outfit.
Oh,
and I was like, are you fucking kidding me?
You're one of those people that's actually complaining that Faye is dressed the way she is?
I've never seen.
Yeah, she's
Cowboy
completely
Bebop.
out of outfit.
Who cares?
She's completely out of outfit.
Who
The only
fucking
thing
cares?
that matches is her shirt, and that is her main. That's like, seriously, that's like watching excuse me, any movie. I mean, imagine a Mario Brothers movie, right? When he's wearing, like, I don't know what, a skirt and a tutu. Like, seriously, you gotta respect the originality of the creator's work. You do not alter from the originator's creative.
Why not?
work.
Why does everything have to be exact? If it's a carbon copy, then it sucks.
It doesn't
Just look
have
at
to
the
be
Lion King.
exact. It has to be reasonably close.
It is reasonably close. You're just
No
pissed
way.
off.
It's not even close to close. She doesn't wear a belt.
There it is.
Okay?
Oh my god, you're
She
really
doesn't
complaining
wear
about a fucking
an
belt.
overcoat over her shoulders. Okay? She doesn't wear gloves. She doesn't wear
Oh my god.
mittens that go all the way up her legs.
You're the type of person that complained during the X-Men movies that they didn't have the blue and yellow spandex for Wolverine, aren't you?
Damn it, someone's already here.
Somewhat. You know what? Yeah. I thought it was kind of bullshit.
Oh my god, who cares?
I care. Millions of people care.
Too many
The
people
original,
care about.
you know, it doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter what you think, Vile Mike. It all comes down to the original creator. Do you or do you not respect the original creator who created something to live well beyond that person, to have an imprint on humanity? And do you want to disrespect
Hold on. Were
their
you pissed off when
dream?
Batman started wearing a yellow symbol instead of a pure black symbol?
Doesn't matter. Listen, you want me to quote The Rock all day long? It doesn't matter what you think.
Who the hell cares?
Hey, LDG, pot calling
What?
the kettle black. Yeah, that's exactly what you're complaining about.
Go ahead. Go ahead. What exactly are you talking about? Go ahead.
It doesn't
Give
matter.
me an example of what
you
the hell
think.
you're talking about.
You're still, like you just said, it doesn't matter what you think. You're still wrong.
Yes,
it doesn't,
it doesn't matter what I think. You're right. It's up to the original creator and the person who is making the new show.
And I'm saying it doesn't
If
matter.
you're making it in the name of the original creator, okay, if you're calling it your own story, that's different. Then you're calling it your own story. Then make it your own. No, they're not. They're making it based on Cowboy Bebop. They're not calling it their own. They're copying
making an
everything
adaptation.
from the show and making it look like it's the show. They're not making it their own.
LDG.
Don't tell me they are.
Adaptation. You get that, right?
No, I don't get that.
Then you're really. Then I don't know what you're gonna. You must have a problem with every adaptation ever made because it's not the exact thing they made originally. Because I hate to tell you this, every Marvel movie, every DC movie are adaptations. So if their adaptations make them automatically bad, then every comic book movie sucks in your opinion.
Yeah,
they can go ahead and call it an adaptation just to be safe, so they don't have to say they're actually making Spider-Man or they're not making Superman. They can call it whatever the fuck they want. That's fine with me. But if you want my money, then you better fucking follow the original source material, because that's what everybody is complaining about.
I'm not complaining about it.
The original creator himself of Cowboy Bebop said that I hope they stick to the show. His own words.
Did he
own
complain?
fucking words.
Is he going all Alan Moore on it?
Oh boy, not this again.
I have no clue what you're talking about, but he specifically said that he would be very disappointed if they stray from the original Cowboy Bebop. That this so-called reenactment or whatever the hell you called.
Getting that reference right there. The fact that you did not get when I said, "Is he going all Alan Moore on it?" The fact that you don't get that just proves that you're not as big of a fan as you think you are.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. That's not exact. Well, I'm not that hardcore to remember the guy who did Watchmen and frickin' Killing Joke. Sorry, I'm not good with names.
Alan Moore has been.
I barely remember my favorite actors' names. So I'm sorry.
His version is perfect,
and it should be.
No, it does not. Adaptations don't need to be perfect. They need to tell a new story.
They're not adaptations. You can call them adaptations all you want, but I know the truth.
By definition, that's what it is.
You're just calling it an adaptation. That doesn't mean no. Sorry, just call it what you want. If you're recreating something, you need to stick to the source material. You don't like that? That's fine. You'll pay the price when you go live and nobody watches you. Because you know what?
Boring. Hence, the Lion King adaptation.
I did not like the live-action Lion King. I thought that was stupid.
Because it was a beat for beat.
No one's going to like everything. That's fine. That is totally fine. And he wants to make this. That's fine too. Vile Mike, I'm not saying he doesn't need to make it.
Did you enjoy the Lion King remake?
No, I didn't even watch it.
I did
Maybe
not even
you
enjoy
should.
Why would I want to watch the remake of something?
When they do the thing that you're talking about, you should watch it. That way you can say, oh, well, this is a masterpiece.
Yeah,
if Lion King was something I was interested in, I would.
Then
look, I watched the remake of the adaptation of Dragon Ball, and call that shit all day long.
The adaptation of Dragon Ball. You're talking about the movie?
Yes.
Yes, that movie. I have never seen it, but I've heard it's bad.
That's an adaptation.
It is an adaptation,
and it sucked.
Sometimes
there's one that goes down as the worst movie ever made.
Sometimes adaptations are good. Sometimes adaptations are bad. That's why you get things like Batman 1989 and The Dark Knight versus Batman and Robin.
Yes, and if he wants to make his adaptation, that's fine with me. But he'll pay the price if he fucks up. And it looks like he's fucking up.
But you're saying he's fucking up based on cleavage.
No, I'm not. That's what people like you are saying. I'm saying, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying cleavage
he doesn't wear a belt.
Yes. Does a belt have anything to do with cleavage?
So LDG, are you upset that Supergirl no longer wears a wraparound skirt and a onesie? She now has pants.
I thought that was kind of bullshit too, but no. It's people like Vile Mike, and I'm going to say people like Vile Mike because I just want to say people like Vile Mike who take that one little thing. Yes, I am bitching about the cleavage, but I'm also talking about everything else they fucked up. It wasn't just the cleavage.
What else did they fuck up? Because all I've literally seen people.
The character doesn't look like the character. Doesn't look or feel from the material they gave us so far anything like the original character. I get zero feeling like she is that character at all. The only character they look like that gave me the feeling like they're gonna get the character right was the god freaking dog. That's the only character they got half right, and the leash was too much, I think, because I've never seen that dog on a leash.
So let me get this straight. You're now complaining because the actors don't exactly look like the animation models?
Oh, boy.
No, I'm bitching that. Yeah. Basically, I'm bitching that they put no work into it. They could have gotten a better. I mean, look at Laura Croft. Would you want to see Laura Croft
I
one?
don't know about you, but I would prefer if the acting ability was there as opposed to them looking exactly like their animation models.
No, I want both.
I don't
That's
want
bullshit.
both. I want good acting and good
picking-
storytelling first.
No. Then that's fine. If you only want good acting and you want brand new characters that look completely different, that's on you, my friend.
I mean, I enjoyed
But
Sherlock Holmes.
you cannot sit here. Even you cannot sit here. Wait,
no,
Mike.
I enjoyed the Robert Downey Jr. version of Sherlock Holmes, but if you read the books, he looks nothing like that character.
Yeah, so do I.
But the
I did enjoy that.
So I enjoyed it. The storyline was good, so I enjoyed it.
Yep.
So why are you complaining that?
I liked.
Why are you not complaining that how horrible that Sherlock Holmes movie is because he doesn't look like Sherlock Holmes?
But I like the other Sherlock Holmes a lot better.
So how do you know you won't like this one? You are just because it looks different. It's not just like Sherlock Holmes. It's not the same.
And as I said in Nerdgasm, I said this plain and simple. I am only judging what I have seen so far. I will watch the first episode.
I think you're suffering a reaction to hate.
It's easier when you let people finish. Well, Mike,
sorry,
if they've already they've dug themselves into a hole out the gate. They have to come back with some serious acting, some serious plot, some serious get me into the story for them to climb out of this hole. Can they climb out of the hole? Yes, they can. When it comes to me, and I will take back everything I said. I'll apologize live on a stream and say, "Holy crap! You know what? This is working." I will take back everything I said
and just hate it for hate's sake.
No. I would never hate something for hate's sake. I'll always have a reason and try to articulate that reason if it is a piece of shit, because I'm afraid they're going to turn this into some G-rated show for kids.
All right, if they make it G-rated, I would be thoroughly disappointed myself. It needs to be at least PG-13.
There's got to be some adult freaking content in here. There's got to be some swearing in here. There's got to be some cigarette smoking, action shooting up bad guys. Shit.
I don't remember there being that much in the way of what's going on here.
Yeah, just don't even play this shit. Don't even play this shit. It doesn't even. It's not even in context of what we're talking about, Elihu. Oh my god.
Had to slide on the ground for that, man. Because didn't Captain Trek say canon is what you make it?
No, that's what I say. Canon's what I make it. Yeah, canon's what you make it. But we're not talking about what canon is.
Yeah, but the problem is, LDG, you seem to think that anyone who disagrees with you is wrong.
No. I told you, that's what you like, and that's what you like. If they want to make an adaptation that's upside down from main story, established canon or established resources, it's fine. Dude, I'm not saying I'm against stopping them from doing it. You have the right to do it. Go ahead. I think you're horribly mistaken, and I think you're insulting the original creator, but you're still free to do it. And like I said, if you don't impress me by the episode, I'm done.
LDG, let me ask you this question then. Are you pissed that in the Superman movies, the one with Christopher Reeves, Superman can fly?
I have no clue what you're talking about. Superman flies.
Okay.
Not in the original.
No, in the original comic book, he could not fly.
Oh, well, I do not. That's where I draw the line. I am not a super geek on every IP going back from its original creation. Superman is one of those characters that had
super geek.
Okay,
Mike.
Again,
Mike,
trying to finish here.
How about this?
Superman was given. If last time I checked, Superman had so many continuity issues with how many powers and superpowers he had. It made no sense what the hell his powers were in the first place. I mean, he could literally make copies of himself in the comic book if you're going on the comic book.
Okay, let me ask you a question, LDG. Were you upset when Batman had machine guns and was just shooting people left or right, whether it's driving down the road in Batman and Robin?
You mean in Batman versus Superman?
Sorry, no. No, I'm talking about Tim Burton, Batman. He had machine guns on his Batmobile when he was firing down the road.
He only used them once, and it was to open a door and access.
That was to open up a door.
No, when he was going after Jack Nicholson.
He used the guns. That's not the Batmobile. That's the Batwing. Get it correct.
Sorry, Batwing. He was using machine guns. He was using guns and shooting live ammunition at the Joker. Were you upset about that?
Oh, and yeah, Captain Trek is correct. Christopher Reeve was not the first Superman to fly. He actually he first started flying actually
black
in the
and white
George
Superman.
Reeves,
George Reeves,
Superman shorts, and that was because they needed an excuse as to why he kept flying in for the window and stuff like that. They literally just made it a plot device in that, and later it was adapted into the comic books that Superman could fly.
Yeah.
So yes, Captain Trek is correct. I just used Christopher Reeve because I assumed Christopher Reeve is something more that LDG would be familiar with, not George Reeves.
I mean, that's fine. Like it all depends the original creator making stuff under the original creator's name. If you want to make your own adaptation, then name it something else. Branch it out as a separate story, and then all of this hate that you're getting will disappear. But the more you try to clinch and sell it, they're selling it. They're not selling it as a recreation. They're selling it as the actual story. This is the live action version of freaking Cowboy Bebop.
Live action adaptation, just like Batman.
They're not selling it as an adaptation.
I need to George. I'll be back in a few minutes.
You realize?
I tell you one thing right now.
Did you notice? Universe.
Did you notice? And that's another thing they try to do to take away from it. They want to call it their own, but then again, they want it in a different universe, and you can't have your cake and eat it too.
Why not?
Did you notice?
Movies do it that way.
Yeah, and they're failing horribly. So, did you notice that it looks like they're trying to merge the Ed character with Faye?
So,
what would you say if Ed is not in the series?
Fine, Ed was one of the worst characters.
You are nuts. Ed is like one of the most popular characters in that series. What are you talking about?
Ed was an annoying little brat.
And everybody loves Ed, dude. Ed was more popular than fucking what's his name?
I disagree. Ed was annoying to me. And obviously, if I disagree with you, everybody doesn't like Ed. You're already wrong there, LDJ. Sorry.
Ed is one of the number one favorite characters in Cowboy Bebop. Iconic. You couldn't have the series without Ed.
Sure you could.
Okay. That's what you think. So you're fine with them getting rid of a main character. Okay. All right, that's fine.
Sometimes you have to do that to make the story make sense.
Not this time. Just because you put words together doesn't mean it's actually true. This is not sometime. Ed facilitated a very important role.
Let's see. Here we go on Reddit. I just started watching Cowboy Bebop and I absolutely love the first 8 episodes. There are 3 main characters that are awesome so far. I'm very interested to learn more about them. Now I just watched episode 9 and holy shit, is a new character called Ed annoying. I was exactly hoping that this type of annoying anime or this type of anime trope, the quirky sweet character was avoided. So far this anime was very mature and so unlike the anime I've watched. So does it get better or at least become less important? So I'm obviously not the only person that did not like the Ed character.
You're seriously using the infinite diversity of one other person who actually shares your upside down moronic.
I am referring to
and you're trying to say that that's what it is across the board. You are nuts. You know for a fact that I could find just as many emails that say Ed is fucking awesome.
Now, I will admit in that Reddit post, there are people who defend Ed, but there's just as many people saying, I agree.
Dude, the cosmological constant says that 50% of people will and 50% of people won't, depending on the size of the scope of the analytics you're taking.
already you're admitting that when you said everybody, you were grossly exaggerating because everybody is now being reduced to 50%.
No, not at all. When I say everybody, I mean anybody who falls under the. Oh God, you literally have to let me explain all this stuff. Seriously, dude.
Well, I'm just taking your words at face value. You said everybody. Now you're changing it to 50%.
That is everybody.
What did I miss?
50%
Don't ask
is
me
not
to make that.
everybody.
It's everybody, dude. If you're
By that
falling under the
100%
category,
of the people who
50%
like
is
Ed
everybody.
like Ed.
I get it. I get why you're not getting it, and I don't know how to explain it. But when you're a main character, right? Unless you actually have like, there are characters out there where everybody, and I mean 100, like 90% of people hated a particular character. Okay, that has happened, right? You can't disagree that has happened, right? But if you are a successful character, then you fall under the 50-50 rule. People either love you or hate you. That's what I mean when I say everybody. Did that clarify what I was trying to say at all?
Don't say everybody because it confuses what you're trying to get across.
But now I'm clarifying when I mean everybody, because you say you do the same thing when you say words, but you really mean something else.
No,
so I just clarified.
I say words, I word it specifically to match what I'm trying to get across. I may not be a do.
Yeah.
Do a
Okay.
good
Okay. So let me clarify. Let me clarify. Ed falls under a main character that was generally accepted by its fandom and not rejected. She was accepted as a main character.
Yes, they were a main character, but not
and the
everybody.
Fanhood accepted her. The general
Again, not
fandom
not the
accepted her.
Not the totality of the fandom.
There is no totality. Like I said, all you have to do is break the 50-50 golden ratio.
LDG, you realize you could have got away with it just by clarifying most people liked Ed. I might have even accepted that.
Well, no, because then you fall under the category of hate watchers. And if you like to hate Ed, then you fall under the category of liking Ed. That's why I wanted to be careful not to say that.
I didn't watch Cowboy Bebop.
I watched WWE to hate Edge. I watched WWE to hate Edge. I hated Edge, but I watched it to hate him. So I, in fact, liked him. Say that again.
What show are you talking about?
WWE back in the 90s.
Oh, sorry, I never watched it.
I'm not a fan
of
Edge. You don't know Edge. You don't remember the. Okay, never watched. Okay, never mind.
I don't know who Edge is.
Okay, he was a character in WWE. He was a bad guy who purposely pissed people off with the things that he did. He would win matches he shouldn't win. He was, but I hated him. I almost stopped watching until I realized the guy was doing it on purpose, and I actually enjoyed hating him. I enjoyed booing him off the stage. I enjoyed hating it. I loved it. I actually kept watching because of him.
Okay.
But I hated watching him.
But the character was specifically written to be hated.
Yes.
Was the Ed character?
Yes, but or not. But or not, because there were people who liked him. There were plenty of people who liked him, who liked what he was doing. So I can't necessarily agree with that statement. Because he was a rogue. He did his own thing. He wasn't written to be hated. He was written to be like his own man. He did things outside of the box. He didn't conform to normality.
So was he a heel or not?
Was he what?
A heel or not?
What do you mean, was he heel?
Was he a heel or not?
What's a heel?
I thought you were a wrestling fan. I don't watch wrestling and I know what a heel is.
What is a fucking heel?
Hold on.
A tool. A jerk.
Oh, a jerk? Yeah, he was a jerk.
Okay, hold on. Sorry, I had to go to the
perception, man. It's all about perception. Everybody thought of him differently. I specifically hated him, but I enjoyed hating him.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
A heel in professional wrestling. is a wrestler who portrays a villain, a bad guy, a rule breaker, acts as an antagonist to the faces.
Yes,
who are
he was
heroic.
a heel. He was a heel. He was a heel.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude,
You
I'm not
could've
even a
just said a
wrestling
bad
fan,
guy.
and I know that. I mean, how do you think we get the phrase "a heel face turn"?
Yeah, I don't even know that phrase, dude.
Oh my!
Are you really judging me on my vocabulary?
Yes, I am judging you based on your vocabulary now.
I don't know this particular word. Are you serious? Okay. I know words in programming that would boggle that you can't even say backwards, and you're gonna get me on this? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, I was about to jump.
Well, you're the one who brought up wrestling, and I'm like, you don't know what a heel is? All right, Bird, I'm sure you're still listening. Did you know what a heel was when it comes to wrestling? And are you a wrestling fan? Okay, maybe Bird isn't listening. Maybe he's getting his stream ready. Elihu, are you a wrestling fan?
No, I am not.
Did you know what a heel was?
Yes.
Anyone left in the chat? Are you wrestling fans? And did you know what a heel was?
Shit, where the hell did everybody go? Damn it.
Anywho. So I hope I brought some interesting entertainment to your stream today.
Sorry. Yeah, LDG, it's like being a Star Trek fan and not knowing what technobabble is.
Yeah.
That's Elihu. That's Elihu. That is effing Elihu. Thank you.
Shit.
Thank you. Doesn't even know what the word was and says it during an answering of a question that was the answer.
Oh, ha, ha,
Captain Trek, yes, you can be judged because a wrestling fan not knowing what a heel is.
Yeah, too much technical babble. I'm gonna skip. I don't know what this is, so.
I mean, I can be forgiven for not knowing who the Edge is because I am not a wrestling fan.
But come on, there goes.
I mean, the last time I watched wrestling was back in the late 80s, so it was Andre the Giant, Bam Bam Bigelow, Hulk Hogan. After that, I have almost no clue who anyone is.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that John Cena was a wrestler. What his name is in wrestling, I don't have a clue. I know that Dwayne Johnson was a wrestler, but I couldn't tell you anyone he's beaten or whatnot.
I just know it's The Rock, so.
The only reason I know it's The Rock is because he was literally credited as The Rock early in his acting career.
Yeah, now it's Dwayne Johnson.
I mean, I know that Hulk Hogan's real name is not Hulk Hogan, but I could not tell you what it is. I only know his wrestling persona because of
it's Terry.
Back then.
His name is Terry.
Thank you.
I'm not a wrestling fan, and I know that. Damn it! I just crashed my car. Come on, where the hell's that cash? Damn it! Everywhere I'm going, everywhere's been looking in, man. I'm on a plunder, and every door is open. Like shit! Come on. Oh, good, supply crate! Yay!
Oh, that's awesome. I just got the notification that I'm live.
Wow! Wow, Mike is live. Oh my gosh! I understand about Mike's show. Wow.
Good on you, YouTube. All right, so what else can LGG and I argue about today?
This time, well, the new Matrix trailer is supposed to be dropping soon. Not
Still
sure
waiting
when.
for that.
You got those little 3 Matrix behind the scenes things I sent you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I wasn't sure if you had those or not, but I figured, hey, you can probably do some little editing for your little show thing, whenever you're going to do that. So.
Yeah, too bad until I get monetized, I could actually play a preview on my upcoming streams. I would have added it, but
I don't know anything about the new Matrix film. I don't watch behind the scenes stuff until after the films come out usually.
oh no, it's behind the scenes of the first 3 movies.
Oh.
Not the I wouldn't show the behind the scenes of the new movie yet until the new movie comes out. But I'm still betting that we're going to find out that the Zion is the Matrix. It's just another Matrix. And that we've never seen the real world yet. And everything you thought that movie was about, you're wrong.
Shit, I'm laughing again.
Oh,
even the battery lie was a lie.
That's been a fan theory for a very long time. And I don't think they'll go that way only because
I created
it's been a fan theory for a very long time.
I know, I started it.
You did not start it.
Dude, I knew we were still in the Matrix. Okay? From the moment we saw frickin' Zion.
Really?
In
because
the
that
theater.
theory's been going around since the first movie.
Yes, and I started it.
No, you didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You didn't know me back then though.
That's like when
Shit.
That's like when I joke about that I was the first person to come up with the 3 Zelda timelines.
So what?
I was just the first person that I know of to actually say it. I don't think there's other people that may have gotten the same idea.
Yeah.
And maybe even before me.
Only a few people actually got the idea, but I was one of the first.
I remember having that conversation with people after the first movie within a week when I was in high school.
Yeah, you got to remember, I was one of the first people to see the movie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I only saw it day 1 at 11 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, same here.
What movie is this?
The original Matrix.
Oh, yeah, I saw that thing twice in the theaters. Like day 1, day 2.
Yeah, matter of fact, we had a private pre-screening the day before it actually came out.
Shit, I just landed. I'm getting shot at. Damn it. I couldn't even make it inside. Damn it. I need some help on this bird. My pug sucks.
And by the way, the fact that we haven't that theory is actually not well received, and it's not one of the popular theories. Very few people actually believe it.
And by the way, I've done three plungers and I haven't yet to lose connection.
Say that again, Malayu. I have no idea what you were referring to.
Oh, the game. I usually drop out of connection when I play Call of Duty, but I've done 3 plungers and I've yet to lose connection. Which is pretty good for me right now.
Well, conversation seems to have died down a little bit, and LDD's not arguing anymore, so I might as well end the stream.
What do you want to argue about?
I don't know. What do you want to argue about?
I don't know. What else is there to argue about? I mean, is there anything you guys want us to talk about? Anything, any newest news or... I mean, I doubt we want to argue about, like, Afghanistan or anything like that.
No, we already did that.
Yeah, we talked about that already, dude.
Anyway.
Oh, you guys already blamed the current administration for murder? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Not exactly.
Not
We already
exactly.
talked
At least
Really?
not me and Elihu.
Yeah, but we already talked about it, so.
Okay.
But remember, it's supposed to be nerd chat, so.
Yeah, true. Everybody have prayers for the people who are in Louisiana right now. Hurricane is above their head, category 4. There are people dying right now, so prayers out to them.
I don't send prayers because I'm not religious, but
It doesn't have to be a religious prayer. A prayer doesn't mean it has to be religious. It can be religious, but doesn't have to be religious. That's like when I used to ask people for a lighter and they say I don't smoke. Being a smoker has nothing to do with carrying a lighter. You could be an arsonist. You could be just well prepared.
Dude gave up already. Shit. Damn it, I'm right here and he just gave up. It's going to revive him too. Idiots.
But I don't know. I mean, besides the shit that Netflix is trying to do, I guess there's not really
sorry.
much.
I need to go back a little bit. Technically, you could argue that LDG is right because it is just an earnest hope or wish as one of the definitions.
Yes.
It's just not the primary
I know
definition.
I'm right.
So, under that definition, I will accept
thank you for
that you are
clarifying.
right.
Okay, thank you. And I think then it is. I think it is time to end the stream. If you're agreeing with me now, that's a bad sign. That's a bad sign.
Well, I went to Google and I checked, and when you're right, I'm going to admit you're right. Unlike some people.
But even if the definition didn't have that, I was still right. But yeah, I mean,
no, if you're talking about a strict colloquial definition that not everybody shares, then I wouldn't have accepted it.
well, you have to accept colloquial.
Not always.
90% of people talk is colloquial. Every conversation you're going to have with me are words that I use colloquially.
Got him.
You have to bow down to if you want to Yeah. If you listen, if you really want to understand people in this world, you have to deal with what they mean, not what they say. Now, if you're dealing with somebody like Anti-Trekker, who specifically only uses words that have specific definitions in a particular book that he approves, then that's how you have to deal with him. But if you're dealing with somebody that you want to understand and have progress with in a conversation, then you have to deal with the words as they mean it. Because I'm sorry, that's the way it is. Language is not absolute. Okay?
No, but
we weren't born into this universe with a predefined set of words.
I have to disagree with you right there, because in order to actually have a conversation, you guys have the two people in that conversation have to agree on the definitions of certain words.
And sometimes you have to do that on the fly. And sometimes you have to do that on the fly. If I use a word that you question, then you have to redefine what I mean from that word by asking me, what the fuck do you mean?
And that's exactly what I did when you said everybody. When you said everybody,
Yes.
you redefined it to mean 50%.
Yes, there you go. And then we were okay.
But originally, that's the whole problem with my argument with your statement is you immediately said everybody, and I'm like, no, not everybody. And you were like, yes, everybody, but you were defining everybody as 50%.
Yes, and I thank you for taking the time to meet me halfway so we can clarify what I meant by general acceptance is what I meant by everybody.
Oh, crap. We're agreeing
Which is
too much,
50%
LDG.
or
It's
more.
definitely time to end the stream.
Yeah.
Now, I wish I had more conversations with people like you, Vile Mike, because we can. This great example of being able to, have fun while we talk and not end it, not cry and leave the stream or attack each other. You know what I mean? Seriously, I do enjoy this. And listen, Vile Mike, I don't know if it's ever possible. I know you've been in the chat once, but I would love to have you on a panel on Nerdgasm if it's ever possible. Please, if you ever get a Saturday night.
Maybe I've been unsubscribed because I haven't got any notifications for your stuff. So go ahead and post a link.
Yeah,
I'm going to see if I've been unsubscribed.
Okay, I'll post a link again. Here's the Nerdgasm from last night. So just the two main channels is where are you? Right here. Okay, there you go. So it's Geeks Enjoy, LDG of Geeks Enjoy. Then you have Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica, and then you have Geeks Enjoy IT. Just three main channels. I'll put the links in there.
I only have the one. Well, I've got more than one YouTube
That's
channel,
one.
but I don't use the other
There's
ones
the other one.
nearly at all. And hold on, I got to.
Those are the main two. Those are the main two. As long as you're those two, you'll be able to get anything else. Because I got Captain Truck snoring in my ear.
Shit. I just got shot. Damn it. I hate this.
All right, let me.
I hate these
see.
pugs.
One second.
Right from behind. This is not right, man. I got
No,
shot
it's
right
saying
from behind.
unsubscribed.
Oh, he heard me say it. Sorry, Captain Truck.
awake. I've been here the whole fucking time listening to your dumbass argument.
He's gonna hear himself here in a second, guys. Wait. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
what?
All right. Well, I changed. Now I'm hearing myself over again. That's weird.
sorry, that's me.
All right. Well, I changed the settings, so hopefully I will get some notifications from you.
Okay, appreciate it. I'm thinking about chasing. He's like, ha ha ha. All right. I'm thinking of changing Nerdgasms to Friday night. If that makes it easier for anyone, let me know if you're interested in being a panelist for Nerdgasm. We are going to
Friday nights are probably easier on me. Sunday nights, it depends on what my next day's schedule is. And right now, my work schedule is very early in the morning stuff. So I'm usually going to bed fairly early in order to sleep.
Okay.
Because, I already tend to exist on 6 hours or less of sleep a night. I like getting more. Like last night was the first night I think I slept more than 8 hours in probably 2 or 3 months.
Gotcha.
Damn, sleep, strange concept. What is that?
But thank you guys for joining. Everyone who was on the panel before, anyone who's been in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and log off, and I'll just end it with later, folks.
Later.
Later, pips.